Awesome, guys. It's Aaron here. Mason, thank you so much for actually being here and getting on this little interview to actually talk about your experience with us. So, just to get started, then, once again, really awesome to speak with you today.
Thank you. Thank you. It's good to be here.
Yeah. Mason, just to get started, then, let's just talk about a bit, just a little bit about your actual company. So, you know, what's the kind of history, of the business? How many kind of sales reps you guys actually have, and project
Mhm.
managers, just to
Mhm.
learn a little bit more about the foundations of everything.
Well, for it's been over 20 years now. We've been making all kinds of kitchen remodels all over Arizona and Utah, and it's been great. We do
Long
other things
time.
too, but kitchens really have been our cash cow, if you could say that. Uh, we got three project managers helping with the business, and I
Mhm.
can't remember how many sales guys, but we got a few.
Do the job, eh?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, totally. And Mason, just to actually kind of get into it, could you kind of share some of the challenges that you kind of mentioned to me that you kind of faced with your marketing, before actually teaming up with Reno Consulting AI, and how that kind of process even just looked like?
Well, for the longest time, we just dealt with referrals, which was okay. But believe it or not, this whole social media thing came around and was kind of new to us, to be honest.
Yeah.
And then we found you guys on Facebook and we filled out some details. And wow, what a difference. I mean, I can't believe you guys had the proof that you did it for other companies and you have delivered. We've been with you ever since. It's been great. Thank you.
Definitely, man. And a part of, just a part of it is definitely, younger generation that understand, technology and everything, alongside that. Just to say
Right.
as well, once we actually implemented this, entire system for you, which, I'm really happy to actually be here talking about this. How many actual jobs did you close, and what was the revenue, after, only like what 2 months of actually being with us, essentially?
Well, I got to say, it's more than we'd expected. It came out to be something like three jobs and a good 100K in 2 months. We are happy as can be. It's amazing. You
Yeah.
guys have told us this is not the normal marketing, and but you build out an exclusive pipeline in our area for us that we cover, and you helped us book qualified appointments into our calendar. And this whole pipeline, we got my assistant. She manages it, and she says it's super easy to use. It's got a lot on it. We couldn't be happier.
Yeah. And genuinely, that does bring a pretty wicked smile to my face, man. But just to share as well, let me know if you can see my screen. What I now want to do as proof of work, just to genuinely talk about the actual results and share this live. Part of this, interview we've kind of got on here is showing the actual 6 to 7 figure pipeline. We spent a good solid 2 months building out almost your own Angie's listing, right? But with, of course,
Right.
exclusive leads, people that are actually, kind of quote ready to buy, or actually interested in kind of what you've kind of got in regards to, your professional services. So
Uh-huh.
just to confirm as well that, this is actually your pipeline as well. As you can see,
That's it.
Remodel Express. Yeah,
Yep.
awesome, man. So
The, the
just,
numbers are there. They don't lie. It's fantastic.
yeah, and I'll get into that as well, just to talk about basically what the numbers actually mean, essentially. So I, phone call booked. These are the
Yep.
ones that I've fortunately kind of booked in for, consultations, learning more about what's actually going on. As I mentioned,
Yep.
in case people don't know as well, we build out part of the Angie's listing, an actual team of in-house sales agents that throughout this entire pipeline will actually be going ahead and actually calling up these leads to make sure they're qualified, they're ready to book, and they're actually interested um, in regards to their budget, some of the other qualification questions before moving forward onto that, in-person appointment with your sales guys, right?
Right. Right. Yeah.
Um,
It looks fantastic. And, as I say, the numbers don't lie. They're good. They're good.
as you can see, I mean, they're cool, not connected. These are the opportunities that, of course, just didn't end up, whether that's just the wrong area code, they're lost, phone numbers didn't
Mm.
work, or simply just they just weren't looking for a job or just found somebody else. You still have free appointments booked in this week, which I think that in itself is pretty amazing. Uh,
Yeah. That's 90 grand right there.
yeah, done estimates start around about, is that free done estimates? So these are of course people that haven't actually gone ahead and they finally made a decision. They've redone in-person appointment with your actual sales guys, and potentially, may not be, a job close this week or even this month, but down the line, that's kind of what it means to have a long-term nurture system and protocol in place. But just to say as well, the jobs closed, bearing in mind, quite impressive. Over 100 grand or short of, just from these 3 jobs that you've actually closed the past 2 months actually working with us, which, just to say, Mason, absolutely incredible. And
We're
congratulations.
so happy. It's amazing. Just amazing.
Awesome. What I will share as well is just an overview of the actual kind of, I guess, the overview of the dashboard. That's kind of what it is in regards to the pipelines before we do finish and kind of wrap this whole thing up as well. In
I love the
regards to,
graphics on this. Great graphics. Yeah.
it's been amazing. Yeah. I mean, the graphics themselves, quite professional, everything like that as well. Just to say, I mean, 360 grand still in open opportunities, which, by the way, that's pretty ridiculous. We haven't had, crazy results like this in a while, and this has been pretty amazing, just to say, in regards to actually scaling up the business and everything like that. Lost opportunities, people that just moved on, perhaps they just weren't in the market cycle to buy, people that weren't looking for a bathroom or just found somebody else, right? So I mean, that's 300 grand still there, and 100 grand that's actually been won and closed opportunities as well.
Yeah, but you can see there the opportunity value is strong and it's looking good for the future. So that's what's important.
Yeah, exactly. Especially once the opportunities that open do come through, that's going to be even better and bigger months as well. And essentially, this entire system is just going to keep getting better and better as time does pass on. So that's pretty amazing.
It absolutely is. And you can see the numbers have just been rising and rising and rising
Yeah.
beyond what we had hoped for, expected. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Good.
that's really impressive growth. Just kind of wrap this up as well. Perhaps to, any other, contractor watching this little interview we've kind of got going on here in regards to your experience, how you found everything and your results. Let's just say that, a contractor is kind of watching this and they might just be on the fence of things, just thinking about perhaps working with us. What would you kind of say to them in, their position or where they're kind of currently at?
Well, honestly, the old way we were doing it, just on, word of mouth referrals, it was good, but
Yeah.
we didn't know what we were missing until we, connected with you guys, because you guys are the professionals. I mean, you know way more than we do about marketing in a modern way. And the results show. The results prove it. It's been great. So I tell anybody, get on board and reap the benefits.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Mason. And I want to thank you once again just for coming out, doing this interview with us, taking time out of your own day. But yeah, genuinely, the progress and the actual, relationship we've now built alongside this has been amazing. And let's just keep killing it. All right.
Well, thank you for everything you've been doing, and I look forward to even more in the future.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you so much.